Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is 3Chord Dave and I'm going to take you on a little shopping trip. We're going to start on Reverb.com and take a look at this. Do you recognize the signature? Yes, this is a Les Paul signed by Les Paul himself. How cool is that? Of course, Les Paul no longer with us. Here's a picture of the man himself holding the guitar that's for sale on Reverb.com. And you can see it comes in the original case. It's a 1981 allegedly. And it's around €4,500. So somewhere between $4,500 and $5,000 to get into your hands. It looks really cool. Here's a little bit of a blurb about it. It says it was only turned on a few times a year. Not quite sure what that means, but okay. So that's pretty cool. If you got $5,000 burning a hole in your pocket, buy a Les Paul signed by Les Paul. How cool is that? Now this is a Gibson Les Paul also. And it got some prominence because they say it is owned by a celebrity. It's a 1954 gold top, so it's pretty cool in its own right. Actually looks to be in fairly good condition for 1954. You got some nice P90 pickups, which I've fallen in love with recently. You got a case that's it's a bit battered, but hey, thing's nearly 500 years old. Here's the celebrity owner, Doyle Dykes. Got to admit, no, I never heard of him before this, but here's a letter to show that he owned a guitar, played it live, and recorded with it. So if you're a big fan of Doyle Dykes, great opportunity to pick up this guitar. It's only like 30 something grand. Next, I wanted to have a look at this Gibson, another Gibson Les Paul. This one's an Artisan. It's got 3 pickups. Looks like a Black Beauty, right? Like it's just a black finish. No. This is a walnut finish with I guess a stain on it or a varnish or something. We can see the pre-war headstock, which is kind of cool. Everything about this is just classy and cool. But at the same time, it's not flashy, even though it's like €4,000. Yeah, the cool thing about this is it's all made of walnut. Every wood part is walnut, as far as I'm aware. So that's really cool. And you can see a little bit of blurb here about it, about how it's a limited edition between 1976 and 1982. Of course, this one's a 1978. And a little bit of information. You watch the listing. There is going to be some video demos and so on. Now, controversial. Let's get controversial. The Gibson Les Paul Robot Limited Edition from 2007. So if you don't know why this guitar was controversial, it's because Gibson thought, you know what guitar players want? Guitars that tune themselves. You know what guitar players said? They said, fuck you, Gibson. We do not want that. But it's an interesting thing. These are going, as you can see, for about €1,000. This one's in pretty decent condition, not too bad. I have a feeling in 20 to 30 years' time, these will be collector's editions worth a lot of money. What are they worth right now? Probably about €1,000. And you know, if you do want Chronicle automatic tuners, you can pick them up for about 150 bucks on various guitar dealers. They're not like everybody pretty much who buys a guitar with a mini tune system or these Chronicle tuners sells them for whatever online. So look, it's an option. I do think this will be a collector's guitar. It's a rare thing. They didn't make too many of them in the first place, and they didn't sell that many either. So I think, you know, as an investment piece in 15-20 years time, this could be worth closer to 10,000. And speaking of money, if you want to save a little bit and help support this channel, there's a link in the description to Reverb.com. It is an affiliate link. Every time you buy something, I'll get a little tiny kickback. It won't cost you anything, but it will help support the channel. So if you could click on that if you're going to buy on Reverb in the next 7 days, that'd be cool. Alright, so I decided to take a step away from Gibson Les Pauls for a moment and check out some Fenders. And this is what I came up with. This is a Japanese-made Fender Stratocaster. And the reason I went for it is because it looks very similar to, in color, to the Epiphone SG Special P90 that I just got delivered a few weeks ago, and which I am totally in love with. So suddenly I'm starting to think, hey, maybe I should just buy guitars in this super cool color. Fender Gig Bag looks a bit crap, but hey, for €735 for a made in Japan Strat, it might be really cool. It is shipping from Japan as well, so I don't know whether it's worth buying from Japan. But I've bought guitars from all over Europe, so why not? So a little bit of information, generally just about guitars in general, not specifically about this one, Fender guitars. But you know, it's always worth checking things out. And let's just look. Let's say you only have a couple $100. What are you supposed to do? Can you still buy a cool looking guitar? Yeah, of course you can. You just get a Squier FSR Bullet Competition Mustang with 2 humbuckers in candy apple red. Just in case you didn't know, FSR, that stands for Fender Special Run. And this is a cool looking guitar. Headstock's a bit bare, but if you ignore that, it looks pretty cool. Probably not the greatest guitar in the world, but definitely worth playing. Definitely you'll have a lot of fun with it. My problem with this is the listing's 174 for the guitar and over 180 for shipping. But look at this. If you got more money. Custom shop, master built limited edition Salute Telecaster made with gold leaf. I'm going to say nothing else. It's awesome. And then another celebrity signed guitar. So we started off looking at a Les Paul signed by Les Paul. Well, this is a Fender Stratocaster signed by, well, you probably saw it there, Joe Bonamassa. Joe Bonamassa, of course, one of the greatest blues guitar players out there. Also, a massive guitar nerd like myself. Although I think my signature on guitars does not make them worth money. So if you're a Joey B fan, you can see this guitar, and it's a little beat up. It's got some dings and dents in the coverage. The headstock, for some reason, looks very bare on the back. I'm not sure if this is a lefty thing where they just like throw it together or whatever. I don't know. It doesn't look, it looks weird to me. I don't know. But coming in at under 1,200 euros for a signed guitar by Joe Bonamassa. It does have this band from his 2013 World Tour. Apparently there's also photographs from his World Tour available with the guitar as well. And it's kind of cool. And you know, if you're a fan of Joe Bonamassa or the blues in general, this would be a cool guitar to own. It does say in the description, if you want it set up to play right-handed, the owner will do that for you before shipping it out. So that's a cool thing. You could pretend you're Jimi Hendrix if you played a red Stratocaster. Alright guys, well thanks for checking out the video. Don't forget, if you are going to buy anything off Reverb, click the link below. Costs you nothing, will help the channel. And of course, please like and subscribe to the channel, and there'll be some cool content coming again very soon. I'll talk to you in the next one. Goodbye.